All right, in other news tonight, demolition of the 72-year-old Polaris building has fallen behind schedule. But contractors did shave a few floors off the top of the concrete high-rise this construction season. Patrick Gilchrist brings us the latest.
The Polaris no longer has the claim to fame of Fairbanks' tallest building.
The building is noticeably shorter.
After clearing out the inside, crews with city contractor Coldfoot Engineering toppled 4 of the 11 stories this construction season.
They had a skid steer with a shear mounted on it, and they were chopping the ceiling above them so it would drop on the floor, and then they chopped the columns and the beams using the shear above them on the floor they're working on.
Pristash says demolition strategies evolved as the summer wore on.
Every building's a little different.
Crews began jackhammering the floor they were on instead of cutting up the ceiling overhead. The new method shattered the concrete,
and the reinforcement netting remained.
Separating those two materials had an advantage.
The reinforcement's heavy, so they wanted to separate the concrete that has to be shipped out of state from the reinforcement that they can recycle.
Contaminated with friable asbestos, the concrete is getting shipped to Grandview, Idaho in special containers, while the city is sending the non-contaminated steel reinforcements to local recyclers. Pristash says the learning curve was partially a result of lacking as-builts for the Polaris, which are technical drawings that document a completed project.
It is a little unusual, but not so much. And they may have existed, but they've been lost through time.
This season's progress has altered Fairbanks' modest skyline, but demolition efforts did not keep pace with the original timeline. Officials had estimated that crews would complete deconstruction by this October. That deadline has been pushed back by a year, although Pristash says it may not take that long.
I hate to make a prediction of the date, but I predict it will go faster.
The project's paraphernalia is now hibernating for the colder months, with signage and heavy equipment huddled behind fencing where the building's annex once stood. That means the roads bordering the Polaris, including Lacey Street, Noble Street, and 1st and 2nd Avenues, have returned to normal traffic patterns. I'm Patrick Gilchrist, reporting for News Center Fairbanks.